Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. So this says, hey guys, I'm 2 weeks into January and I'm struggling with my weight loss plans. I don't want this time to be another year of failures. Help me stay strong, guys. Do you have any advice on how to stick to my guns? Thanks. Oh, Jamie, how are you sticking to your guns?
Like, I'm sticking to it like a miserable cunt. That's the best way to describe what I am. I think the way you got to see it is like not a weight loss situation that you're in. This is like now your life. Like, you're changing your life. That's the only way to do it. That's what I'm trying to tell myself every day. When I'm not, like, at the beginning, I was in a real dark place, and I was like, coming down off fucking fizzy drinks and stuff is like crack for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as though I've got over that hump now, and it's just one of those things where I'm not really fancying anything. I think I'm at a weird plateau moment at the minute where I feel like I'm past like really having any cravings for anything. Where at the beginning it was like dire. I was like a drug addict walking around the house,
Yeah.
looking for fucking like bits of fucking chocolate in corners and shit. But I think you just got to stick to it, man. Everyone lets down life. They do the whole January thing. By March, they're all back to what they were doing in fucking the previous November. I think, like, if you really want to change yourself, you just gotta not lie to yourself, because that's what most people do at the beginning. They lie to themselves and eventually just let it go.
I hate that whole. When I was younger, I was like, oh, diet, diet, diet. I hate that word now because diet is just a short term thing.
It is, yeah.
It's why
A
you always
diet's what you do
fail
to
it.
try and get into a suit or something for a wedding or
Yeah,
something
absolutely.
like that.
You want like it's a quick fucking Atkins diet and all those things. Like you can't survive for very long on those things.
No.
See what I mean? It's so. And there was a book I can't remember. It was read, and they were explaining about like your body doesn't know what the food you're eating. Like taste and smell and sight, that's you. That's all to you. But once it's in your body, it couldn't give a fuck what you've eaten. It breaks it down the same as anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So like this punishing yourself for having like a chocolate bar or something like that. If you're eating sensibly for like the whole day, of course you're allowed a fucking chocolate bar.
Yeah, if you're not fucking overdoing it on everything, then it will eventually. If you, as long as you're in a deficit, it's gonna come off.
And you don't even have to
The
be in
weight will
that
come
much.
off.
I'm sure I read to lose weight healthily, I think you only have to be in something like a 200 to 300 calorie deficit.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people lie to themselves. Like, someone would have 10 cups of coffee a day with 2 sugars in it and think they haven't eaten or drank anything bad, but they've had 20 fucking spoonfuls of sugar. Do you know what I mean? That's the way you got to think about it. It's like, especially with me, I was never taking into account what I was drinking. Like, when I was drinking like squash or whatever, I was never putting that down into MyFitnessPal. And then when you do, you realise that if you've had like 3 or 4, that's like 200 calories in just soft drinks. Do you know what I
See, I
mean?
drink mostly water.
Yeah, which is what you got to do.
Mum is always on that slimming world, and I think that's such a good. I mean, she can't get off it because as soon as she gets off it, she's back to square one. But I think to myself, like they're actually teaching you how to eat properly because they give you like the sins.
Yeah.
So it's like they're showing you how to cook healthy meals and what you should be eating, but they're still giving you that allowance for you to eat something that you want. And that's what you should be like in life, right? You should have sensible breakfasts and lunches and dinners, and then you're allowed a treat. Like why shouldn't you be able to have something you like? I at the minute I'm getting away with eating an entire Oreo packet of Oreos every day.
I wouldn't say that's good advice.
No, but that's because my stomach's fucked up, so I don't like to eat while I'm at work. So I have porridge in the morning, like oats with peanut butter, and
Mm.
then because for some reason salad was setting me off, I now just eat chicken breast on its own for my lunch, which is exciting as you can imagine. So I get home and I eat an entire packet of Oreos, and then I have a normal dinner, and I'm still doing all right.
I wish I could do that, man. I wish I could do that. There's no
But
way I
that's what I
could do
mean
that.
about like your body doesn't know. Have you ever watched that Sam Sulik? I think I've mentioned him before.
Yeah.
When he was bulking, he would eat an entire 12 box of Krispy Kreme donuts.
Mm.
And he was like, I know how many calories are in this box. And as long as I'm hitting my calorie that I want, it doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
because he
once
was
it
doing the
goes,
dirty bulk as well.
he was, yeah. But that's the whole, you got to think about it, right? Like once it's in your body, it's going to break down the same way it breaks down anything else. People are like, oh, you can't. There's people that eat McDonald's for a week to show you that you can still lose weight if you're being
Mhm.
sensible about it. There was a
If you
guy
want
that
weight
did.
and AIDS, you can eat McDonald's for a week.
What's the guy that was eating Domino's every day?
I don't know how he survived, to be honest.
I couldn't. Yeah, no, fuck
One
that.
Domino's fucks me up for 6 months.
Yeah, but that's probably because you shouldn't have bread.
Well, I shouldn't have anything that's on it. It's just pure death the next day.
And there's another thing as well that got to me was Joe Rogan was saying about like it's not about motivation, it's about discipline.
Mm.
He's like, you can't wait to be motivated. He's like, I hate going to the gym. You think I want to be doing kettlebells for like 45 minutes? He's like, but I do it because my mental health's better and my health is better, so I do it. And I was like, yeah, that's a lot because that's my thing, obviously with the ADHD and stuff anyway. But I'm like, I'll feel better tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and I'm like, oh nah, I can't really do today. I'll do tomorrow, it'll be okay. And then a week's gone by, and then a month's gone by, and I've paid for a month of gym that I haven't been to.
Yeah, and it's easy to do that, and everyone does that to a certain
Yeah,
extent where they ignore a gym. People pay. That's how gyms stay open. Is people are
yeah,
paying, but no cunt's there, so no facilities are being used. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But it is hard, man. And Joe Rogan's right in that sense that like you don't want to have to be there doing it, but you got to,
mm,
and it's just fucking maintaining the fact that you got to do it. Like I found my mental health has improved massively since the beginning of January. I went into like 2 weeks of full hating the world, and then past that, I've got like in the morning I'm brighter than I ever was because I'm awake. I feel
mm,
awake because I'm not groggy from the amount of crap I've been eating. Like on my days off today, I woke up and I went straight out and I like sorted that fucking fence out and I went and did other things in the house to make sure the house was right. I would normally get up, go and start doing podcast stuff on the sofa, and end up sitting there all day getting stuck on TV shows and films and watching and doing stuff for the pod.
mm,
Where today I was up and out for most of the day, and then I come back and we started recording, and it's like that is your the discipline at the beginning has got me to a point where I'm now motivated to do it.
yeah, yeah.
So I think it is really you just got to stay strong and just be a cunt to people. I was being a right cunt to everyone for 2 weeks. Who cares? Who
The
cares?
the miserable thing, you either like you got to take vitamin D tablets for a start because
Mm,
January is so dark and your body doesn't produce it, so you need to take vitamin D tablets. And if you're working out and you're eating healthy, you're not getting much sodium either.
mm,
So I was told by this guy, the Bovril, like the gravy, he's like, make yourself like a cup of that and like drink it, and it will help your mood because you've got no sodium in your body. That it's just making you fucking miserable.
yeah, because you're like
So there's,
dehydrated all the
yeah.
time.
So just some little things that I picked up along the way. But I said in the email as well, as always, we are all on our socials, Instagram. If you want both of us, Facebook. If you want Jamie, I do the YouTube. If you're struggling and you just want someone to tell you to suck it up, just drop us a message on there, and we're quite happy to to give you a chat and just give you a boost if you need it.
Mm.
So good luck, and I know you're going to do it. We're behind you.